King Charles warned he'll be judged on handling of royal feud with Prince Harry. Prince Harry offers olive branch to royal family in bid for peace. King Charles has been issued a warning that he will be judged by his handling of the ongoing feud between Prince Harry, Meghan Markle, and the royal family. The analysis comes as it emerged that the Duke of Sussex had offered to share his diary with Buckingham Palace in a bid to deconflict his engagements with those of the royal family. The offer, which has also been extended to Prince William and Kensington Palace, is believed to be a gesture of goodwill and a desire to avoid clashes between the Sussex camp and the royals. According to GB News, Harry's household has agreed to draw up a grid of his activities and share them with Buckingham Palace to avoid embarrassing overlaps between the Sussexes and the royals. Veteran journalist Eleanor Mills has pleaded with King Charles and Prince William to accept Harry's olive branch and work towards healing the rift between the two branches of the royal family. "There is nothing sadder or more depressing than a family feud," she wrote in the Telegraph. "Blood is thicker than water. Our kin are our kin." Mills warned that King Charles's handling of the feud will be judged by history, and that the royal family's future reputation may be damaged if the rift is not healed. "That is the yardstick by which you will be judged. We may not all be kings, but we all know what family is about," she said. According to sources, Harry's offer to share his diary is a sign of a shift in tone, from one of conflict and competition to one of cooperation and deconflicting. This development comes after a secret meeting between representatives of the King and Prince Harry in early July, which aimed to explore the possibility of a face-to-face meeting between the two. Meghan Markle's inner circle surprises the Windsors. There's a new baby in the family. The most unexpected announcement shakes Harry and Meghan Markle's most discreet circle, and nobody saw it coming this soon. In British aristocracy, Meghan Markle, although far from royalty, and other royals attract attention just by appearing in a headline. It is well known that every step taken by any member of the Windsor family or their close associates becomes an event. The headlines, now, have been taken over by a new member who has joined royalty. Meghan Markle's husband, Prince Harry, despite the distance, has celebrated this joy that fills the halls of the royal palace. A baby has arrived and, always, it is a joy and a renewal of life for everyone who is close. A joy shared by the Windsor family. In the United Kingdom, few names command as much respect as Hugh Grosvenor. The current Duke of Westminster, at 33 years old, represents power, legacy, and an elegance that stands out. With a fortune that astonishes and a network of friends that includes Prince Harry and Prince William, his presence doesn't go unnoticed. Alongside him, Olivia, his wife since 2023, has managed to capture attention with her understated style and natural discretion. Since their wedding, the couple have shown a solid and elegant bond. They are young, influential, and every step they take interests the public and the international press. The couple announced this Sunday the news that has moved their close circle. The Duke and Duchess of Westminster are delighted to announce the birth of their daughter, a spokesperson confirmed. They also added that both the Duchess and Cosima are doing well. This message, full of emotion, came from London, where the birth took place. The couple's inner circle expressed their joy for this new family beginning. They now look forward to spending this special time together as a family, they said with excitement. Prince William and Prince Harry, a closeness that grows distant. Hugh Grosvenor is not only the heir to a fortune, he is also a close friend of Prince William and Prince Harry. In fact, he is George's godfather and, according to some sources, also Archie's. During his wedding at Chester Cathedral, William actively participated as an usher. Harry, meanwhile, did not attend, due to the ongoing tension with his brother. This gesture, at the time, was a reflection of the complex balance within the British royal family. An immense legacy, a story that continues. At 25 years old, Hugh inherited the title and the family estate after his father's death in 2016. Since then, he has led Grosvenor Group, with properties in Mayfair, Belgravia, and other exclusive areas. In addition, in 2020 he donated £12.5 million for the fight against COVID-19. His presence combines philanthropy, business responsibility, and tradition. He is a modern model of a British aristocrat. With the birth of his daughter, he begins a new stage, full of emotion and meaning. This news represents a moment of unity and celebration. Cosima Florence Grosvenor arrives in an environment that brings together history, love, and a promising future. Meghan Markle, calculating, next move against royal family, as her trump card against the firm is revealed. Meghan Markle is reportedly holding on to her Trump cards, to use against the royal family after being shut out of peace summit negotiations between Prince Harry and King Charles. Meghan Markle is planning to use the upcoming 2027 Invictus Games in Birmingham as her trump card against the monarchy, a royal expert has said. The next edition of the Invictus Games will mark the event's return to Harry's native United Kingdom for the first time since the inaugural London Games. Nevertheless, it is believed the Duchess of Sussex could make a grand return to the country where she is still a royal duchess in 2027 for the Invictus Games. According to royal insider Richard Fitzwilliams, the Duchess of Sussex has her sights set on a major public comeback in the UK in 2027. Meghan will, of course, be expected to attend in Birmingham. Not to do so would be a public humiliation, he told the Daily Express on Tuesday. However, the Invictus Games is Meghan's trump cards and she is likely to play it ruthlessly. This involves approving moves towards reconciliation. Meghan will calculate that this could lead to useful PR in Birmingham, which she rather obviously needs. Speculation: the rift between Prince Harry and King Charles is finally starting to mend has ramped up in recent weeks after 5 years of public betrayals by the Sussexes. A fortnight ago, Harry's new chief communications officer Meredith Mains and UK-based PR representative Liam Maguire were photographed meeting with the King's top aide, Communications Secretary Tobin Andrea, near Clarence House. The meeting, first revealed by the Mail on Sunday, reportedly had no formal agenda, but there were things both sides wanted to talk about. According to a palace insider, the Sussexes agreed to provide more details to Clarence House about their plans to avoid overshadowing royal occasions. The gesture was seen as a major olive branch from Harry and came days after an Invictus spokesperson appeared to hint that the Duke hoped to invite the monarchy to the 2027 Games. The Duke of Sussex helped set up Invictus in 2014 as an Olympic-style international sporting event for injured and wounded servicemen and women across the globe. The first ever winter edition of the Invictus Games took place in Whistler and Vancouver in February this year and featured athletes from 23 different countries. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle accused of seeking royal bailout after Netflix exit. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are facing renewed scrutiny after their $100 million deal with Netflix came to an end, prompting speculation that the couple may be seeking financial support from the royal family as their post-Megxit ventures falter. According to multiple royal insiders and industry sources, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex recently held informal talks with King Charles III. While officially framed as peace talks, some observers view the discussions as a strategic move amid rising personal expenses and dwindling income streams. The streaming deal was always about $100 million, and that figure blew people's minds, royal commentator Robert Jobson told RadarOnline.com. Where does it leave them now? Probably with a bit of a bowl out, looking for some handouts. They've lost Spotify, they've lost Netflix. They can't keep going on Princess Diana's inheritance forever. Netflix insiders confirmed that the company has decided not to renew its 5-year contract with the couple, which is set to expire in September. The decision follows underwhelming performance metrics. Markle's lifestyle and cooking series With Love, Meghan drew just 5.3 million viewers globally, ranking 383rd on the platform's most recent engagement report. Prince Harry's polo documentary reportedly garnered just 500,000 views. They're just waiting for the credits to roll on their deal now, said one Netflix executive. There's no appetite for anything new. One source cited by RadarOnline.com was more pointed. The feeling is the Sussexes are on the grift again and have their begging bowl out to King Charles to save them. They really are like a pair of con artists and not very good ones. The couple's departure from Spotify last year followed similar criticism. After releasing just one season of their podcast Archetypes, the platform ended the multi-million-dollar deal. Spotify executive Bill Simmons publicly called the pair grifters. Meanwhile, the couple's expenses remain high. Their Montecito estate, a 9-bedroom, 16-bathroom mansion, reportedly requires an annual mortgage of $400,000. Staffing costs are estimated at $230,000 per year, and private security deemed essential by Harry due to his military background runs as high as $4 million annually. Though Markle's lifestyle brand as ever reportedly saw early success with sold-out wine and cookie products, marketing experts question the brand's staying power. A source close to the situation noted that while commercial inroads have been made, they lack depth and differentiation. Harry retains roles with the nonprofit Travelist and tech startup BetterUp, but neither provides sufficient income to offset the couple's expenditures. Last month, He visited Angola with the Halo Trust, echoing his late mother's humanitarian legacy by walking through a minefield. Still, the overall financial picture appears strained. "They've done the big hits, the podcast, the book," said royal author Norman Baker. "There's nothing else to sell apart from themselves.